morning, and may I also add my own welcome to you to this very important event, the 15th edition of CII Agrotech India. We are indeed overwhelmed with the participation of all stakeholders of this sectors, the exhibitors, companies, friends from the farming community. It's indeed very gratifying to see everybody participate wholeheartedly. It's indeed an honor for us, a privilege for us, that we have amongst us today the Honorable Vice President of India. We are indeed grateful, sir, that you could spare some time from your busy schedule to be with us today. Vice President and all the dignitaries on the dais, the governors of Punjab, Haryana, Union Territory of Chandigarh, and Honorable Minister for gracing the occasion. Your presence, as I said, means a lot to all of us. It's a sense of deep encouragement to the entire community and demonstrate the importance that you accord to this sector. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Contributors to the food basket of India. With these words, I would like to invite Shri Bandru Dattarai Ji, the Honorable Governor of Haryana, for his address.
भारत के माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी, डॉक्टर श्रीमती सुदेश धनखड़ जी, धर्मपत्नी माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति जी का, श्री बनवारीलाल जी पुरोहित, पंजाब के माननीय राज्यपाल जी और प्रशासक केंद्र शासित प्रदेश चंडीगढ़, श्री कुलदीप सिंह धालीवाल जी, कृषि मंत्री पंजाब सरकार, और संजीव पुरी जी, अध्यक्ष CII, और प्रशांत जी, श्री दीपक जैन जी, तरुण साहनी जी, सभी वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण, महानुभाव, किसान भाइयों और बहनों तथा मीडिया के बंधुओं, सबसे पहले मैं भारत के उपराष्ट्रपति माननीय श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी, उनकी धर्मपत्नी श्रीमती सुदेश धनखड़ जी व सभी अतिथिगण का हरियाणा की राजधानी चंडीगढ़ में पहुंचने पर हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूं। अब CII द्वारा आयोजित एग्रोटेक इंडिया 2022 के उद्घाटन समारोह का माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति महोदय के साथ प्रतिभागी बनना मेरे लिए बहुत ही सौभाग्य व गर्व की बात है। कृषि क्षेत्र में इस प्रतिष्ठित सम्मेलन व प्रदर्शनी कार्यक्रम में आमंत्रित करने के लिए मैं आयोजकों का आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। भाइयों बहनों, कृषि क्षेत्र भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था की रीढ़ है और यह रीढ़ किसानों की वजह से मजबूत है। इसमें विशेषकर हरियाणा और पंजाब के किसानों का महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है। हालांकि हरियाणा भौगोलिक दृष्टि से देश के लगभग 1.5% भाग को ही कवर करता, लेकिन कृषि, खेल, सामरिक क्षेत्र सहित भारत के विकास में राज्य का योगदान बहुत बड़ा है। कृषि क्षेत्र राज्य में 50% से अधिक लोगों को रोजगार प्रदान करने वाले सबसे बड़ी रोजगार सृजनकर्ताओं में से एक है। हमें गर्व है कि हरियाणा खाद्यान्न उत्पादन में आज देश में दूसरे स्थान पर है। धान की उत्पादकता के लिए राज्य को कृषि कर्मण व कई अन्य अवार्ड मिले हैं। देश के बासमती चावल का 60% निर्यात तो हरियाणा से होता है। वर्ष 2021-22 में प्रदेश में 83 लाख टन धान का रिकॉर्ड उत्पादन हुआ है। इसके साथ साथ हरियाणा आज गेहूं की औसत पैदावार में भी देश में सबसे अग्रणी है। केवल खाद्यान्न उत्पादन में नहीं, दूध उत्पादन में भी प्रदेश ने नई पहुंचाई छुई है। इस समय प्रतिदिन प्रति व्यक्ति 1060 ग्राम दूध की उपलब्धता है। राज्य में 3000 से भी अधिक खाद्य संस्करण इकाइयां हैं। इस समय हरियाणा में 14 फसलों को एमएसपी पर खरीदा जा रहा है, जो देश में सबसे अधिक है। यह सब केंद्र व प्रदेश सरकार की कृषि व किसान कल्याण नीतियों योजनाओं के कारण संभव हो पाया है। प्रदेश में कृषि तथा किसान कल्याण विभाग द्वारा मेरी फसल मेरी ब्यौरा पोर्टल संचालित किया जा रहा है। प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना में करीब 2020 से बदलाव करते हुए योजना को करीब 2020 से रबी 2022-23 तक लागू करने का निर्णय लिया है। प्रदेश में फसल बीमा योजना के तहत करीब 2019 से करीब 2021 तक किसानों की फसल खराब होने पर 3207 करोड़ रुपए क्लेम दिया गया है। प्रदेश में 1 लाख एकड़ बाजार क्षेत्र में स्थान पर दलहन व तिलहन फसलों को बढ़ावा देने के लिए नई योजना को मंजूरी दी। राष्ट्रीय राजधानी क्षेत्र में फसल आवेश जलाने से उत्पन्न प्रदूषण को रोकने के लिए किसानों को फसल अवशेष प्रबंधन के उपकरण 50% अनुदान पर उपलब्ध करवाया गया है। वर्ष 2019 और 20 में सॉइल हेल्थ कार्ड योजना पायलट परियोजना को अंतर्गत प्रदेश के 22 जिलाओं के 122 ब्लॉक से 122 गांवों के सभी किसानों को खेतों से 25,605 मृदा नमूनों का विश्लेषण करते हुए सभी 25,000 किसानों को सॉइल हेल्थ कार्ड वितरित किया गया है। किसानों को कृषि फसलों की उच्च उत्पादकता प्राप्त करने के साथ साथ नई तकनीकी जैसे पानी की बचत, फसल अवशेष प्रबंधन, जैविक खेती, एकीकृत कृषि प्रणालिकाएं, टिकाऊ कृषि आदि को अपनाने के लिए किसानों को राज्य स्तर पर, जिला स्तर पर 5 लाख रुपए से 50,000 रुपया तक पुरस्कार दिया जा रहा है। प्रदेश में किसानों को प्राकृतिक खेती के प्रति जागरूक करने के लिए प्राकृतिक खेती पोर्टल, प्राकृतिक खेती योजनाओं को लागू कर प्रशिक्षण दिया गया है। 2021 और 22 में कृषि और संबंधित क्षेत्र के उत्पादकों और देश के निर्यात करीब 4 लाख करोड़ रुपए थे, जिसमें किसानों का योगदान सराहनीय है और मैं किसानों को अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूँ। देश में हमारी आर्थिक स्थिति कोरोना के काल में बिगड़ी थी, लेकिन किसानों ने वो आर्थिक स्थिति को मजबूत करने में उनकी जो बहुत ही क्रियाशीलक पात्र रहा, उसके लिए मैं किसानों को अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूँ। कोरोना जैसे पीरियड में भी आज हमारी आर्थिक प्रगति, आर्थिक वृद्धि जो है एग्रीकल्चर में कम नहीं हुई है। एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर हैज सर्वाइव्ड इट। it has enhanced it, it has created a healthy sign. तो इसलिए मेरा आपसे अनुरोध है सीए वालों से भी, आज आपने जो करीब जो कार्यक्रम लिया है, मुझे खुशी है आप आज डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन फॉर सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर एंड फूड सिक्योरिटी के बारे में लिया है। बहुत ही ज़रूरत है डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ये होने के लिए। मेरे दो सुझाव हैं। एक सुझाव है सीए शुड मोर कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन एग्रो प्रोसेस यूनिट। एग्रो प्रोसेस यूनिट में ज़्यादा हम लोग जो है आगे बढ़ाना चाहिए ताकि किसानों के नौजवान बच्चे हैं और हमारा यूनिवर्सिटीज़ है एज एग्रीकल्चर इन हरियाणा और पंजाब में, एग्रीकल्चर में जो हमारे शोध हो रहा है वो शोध जो है लैब से लैंड तक जाना चाहिए। केवल लैब के परमिट से फ़ायदा नहीं होगा, वो लैंड तक पहुंचनी चाहिए। ये दो बातों को कनेक्टिविटी करने के लिए और एग्रो प्रोसेस को बढ़ाने के लिए और ये आगे आने से और मजबूत बनेगा, ऐसा मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है। तो इसलिए अंत में मुझे यहाँ बुलाकर इसमें भाग लेने का जो मौका दिया उसके लिए मैं धन्यवाद देते हुए समाप्त करता हूँ। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for your very motivating address. Friends, Punjab holds a place of pride, has witnessed tremendous increase in the agriculture production during the Green Revolution period and continues to play a pivotal role in India's food security. May I now invite Shri Banwari Lal Purohit ji, Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator, Chandigarh Union Territory, to address us.
Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, Honorable Vice President of India, Dr. Srimati Sudesh Dhankar, Shri Bandaru Dattatreya ji, Honorable Governor of Haryana, Shri Kuldeep Singh Dhaliwal, Minister for Agriculture, Government of Punjab, Shri Vikramjit Singh Sawhney, MP Rajya Sabha and Chairman BRICS Agriculture Business Forum, Shri Sanjeev Puri, Chairman CII Agrotech India, Shri Deepak Jain, Deputy Chairman CII Northern Region, and Shri Tarun Sawhney, Co-Chairman CII Agrotech India, and Shri Prasant and Regional Director, Confederation of India Industry Northern Region. Invited guests and members of CII. It is the pleasure to be at the inaugural session of 15th CII Agrotech. That too, along with the Vice President of India, it is really a pleasure for me. Punjab is the host state for this August event. So I welcome all the national and international exhibitors to the state capital. Punjab holds place of pride among the Indian states for its outstanding achievements in agriculture development. This is a region of hard-working farmers and enormous agricultural legacies and achievements. Dear friends, agriculture is more than just a profession. For the people of Punjab, it is a calling, a tradition, and a way of life. Agriculture has been central to our identity for for decades. The efforts of our farmers have contributed to national development and food security and to the well-being of our people. Friends, if you remember those senior people, I remember my childhood, sir, when I think that time after independence, around 50s, there was a total scarcity in our country. What was the population that time? Oh, in our country? Must be not more than 40 crores. There was a scarcity of the grain. Wheat was not available that time. I was a child, I remember that in the ration shop, that imported wheat from America, that red wheat, उसका कड़ी रोटी आती थी, वो हमने खाई है. और आज, that was the time, with a population of the country not more, less than 40 crore, that there was a scarcity of grain. Today, more than 135 crores is the population of our country. And we are such fortunate state, we are exporting the wheat to other countries. See the change. That is because of the farmers. This could happen. Otherwise not possible. So, the state has about 4.1 million hectares of cultivable land, which is 3% of the net area shown in the country. It has contributed 25 to 35% of rice, 38 to 50% of wheat to the central pool of food grains over the last 4 decades. So, Punjab is really great, no? The state ranks 4th in the world in the terms of productivity of wheat with 5,188 kg per hectare, whereas it stands first in India amongst all the other states, first in India, Punjab. I am proud of Punjab being the governor, no? So Punjab holds place of pride among the Indian states for its outstanding achievement in agriculture development. Agrarian economic consolidation of land holdings, reclamation of new agriculture lands, development of irrigation, use of biochemical inputs comprising of high-yielding variety of seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, insecticides, mechanical inputs have been among the important factors help Punjab agriculture making rapid strides. The problem is, I had been to America, sir, that I remember, that is in the year 1989-90, to meet my brothers. And we were moving on the roads along with my brother's family. तो जैसा हमारे घर में रहता है ना, गांव में एक मकान किसी का खाली है, पार्टी पे लिख के वाइट पेंट कर दिया, रफ पेंट हाथ से लिख के, एंड वी पेस्ट इट, हाउस फॉर टू लेट, सच ए पार्टी लगा दिया. So that was, we were going, farm for sale, 5,000 acres. मतलब one farm of 5,000 acres was for sale. That was the board. Insignificant, that much only. Palm tree पे लगा हुआ. On the road you can see. I told my brother that stop, such a big farm, 5,000, I would like to see. बोले wait, we'll go ahead. After crossing around 15-20 miles, another board. That was somewhat bigger board. You see, same thing. Farm for sale, 15,000 acres. 15,000 एकड़ का एक फार्म. मैंने कहा here at least I would like to witness and see. उतरे, देखा हमने. You see, पंजाब में कॉटन भी एरिया है. पहला पूरा घूमे, 4-5 चौपर पड़े हुए वहाँ पर. Helicopters for showing, spraying, seeding, everything, what they were doing. They tried to explain me, I remember. And one big That was a cold storage. Cold storage for what? For cotton. हमारे तो कॉटन ओपन में रखते हैं ना, जिनिंग प्रेसिंग फैक्ट्री प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट में इन द ओपन tarpaulin and godowns are not available. That is the thing. Big farms, processing unit, lot of processing units were there, attached to the farm itself. That time, now they have developed too much. We should also, lot of done. With a small, very, very small holding, it is difficult. Latest technology, कैसा करेंगे उसको? That has to be. I think you will discuss, you will find out this, some way out of that. And you can help also. CIA can definitely help. So agrarian economic consolidation of land holdings, reclaim of new agricultural lands is important factors which helped Punjab agriculture in making rapid strides. In Punjab economy, agriculture sector is still a significant contributor. That is 24.8% in the GSDP. The state government has taken a number of initiatives to promote the agriculture sector. Bringing in latest technology, agriculture government of Punjab encouraging the farming community to implement the direct seedling rice technique, which studies believe has the potential to save 20% water. This they are doing. For the rice, lot of water is being consumed. So how to save the water? For that this technique Punjab has adopted, and I think they are giving incentives also. I learned that. With an aim to provide end-to-end services to our farmers, state government has initiated comprehensive digitization in agriculture sector. Friends, cooperatives are mechanisms that ensure growth, empowerment and prosperity of communities. Cooperative agencies have played an unparalleled role in Punjab across various sectors, including loan limited to banking, agriculture, dairy and food processing. The Punjab farmers have proven to be remarkably adaptable, unafraid of innovation, new techniques and scientific inputs. This is the beauty of Punjab farmer. They adopt everything new which comes. This is the beauty that we must appreciate. Others are lacking. Other states I have visited also. But now our agriculture needs renewal of its marriage with contemporary technology. I believe technology-based applications and services can help farmers get more for their labor and their produce. Here, sir, to CII in the conference I am here. Big industrialists are also very much present, farmers are also present. Here you can do one thing. There are small holdings. There is a scope and lot of processing units are needed. Research-based, I can say, get in touch with agriculture universities for the research. The plants should be manufactured, processing units should be manufactured, which can be used in villages. So a village, our village boy, village young man, who can start his own small unit there, processing unit, smaller, so as to say, processing unit means anything, now everything is packed food is being available nowadays in department store in the market. So that can be started from the village itself. CI can encourage it, CI can help it, give the research also to those entrepreneurs. You can get in touch, encourage, and after a lot of research, direct farm से process okay. यदि food direct consumer market में जाएगा wholesale में, instead of going to मंडीज, मंडी में गेहूँ जाने की बजाय यदि वहाँ पर छोटा processing unit गांव में है, in the village that is there, वहाँ processing होके आटा and everything, वहीं पर छोटे यूनिट से मिलके पैक होके हाइजीनिक यदि जाता है डायरेक्ट from farm to the farmer, to the market, if it goes. that is going to help provide jobs to millions and millions of people in the country, what I feel, and you can do it. And there was a protest by the farmers. Land holding, that is a very good thing that was suggested. Bigger units, okay. If they are against the corporate sectors, they can start their own cooperatives. अच्छी बड़ी बड़ी cooperatives बना के they can go ahead and start their unit. Land holding बड़ा होगा with the latest mechanized and everything farmer, then it will. And lastly, sir, I tell you, the time is, yesterday, I was listening the speech of our the Prime Ministers. Wonderful speech. That was about the transparency in the working. Everybody. मतलब zero tolerance for the corruption. CIA can take a lead in that action. Everything top से शुरू हो यहाँ से. Everything clean. Person life clean. Industry. Everything. Total transparency, no? Now the tax slab, income tax slab is also low. Previously, I remember my time. The maximum tax was, income tax was how much? More than 70%, around 80% for the taxation, income tax. Now it has come down to 1/3, no? 33%. There is no scope for any manipulation. पूरा ट्रांसपेरेंसी रखिए, आराम से सोइए, गड़बड़ करने से हमेशा डर भी रहता है. एंड यू आर सब्जेक्ट टू ब्लैकमेल. एक आपका क्लार्क ही आपको ब्लैकमेल कर सकता है. सो यू शुड अवॉइड टोटल ट्रांसपेरेंसी. ब्राइब, प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने कहा, ब्राइब, भ्रष्टाचार खत्म होना चाहिए, ब्राइब लेना नहीं चाहिए. मैं ये कहूँगा, लेने वाला जितना दोषी है, देने वाला भी उतना ही दोषी होता है. लीजिटिमेट वर्क के लिए वी आर पेइंग द ब्राइब, व्हाई शुड वी? रजिस्ट करिए. एंड एथिक्स में होना चाहिए, CII के एथिक्स में. दैट शुड पर्कुलेट टू द लोवेस्ट and smallest industrialists, that there has to be a transparency in the working and everywhere. My best wishes, sir, to all of you, and I am sure Agrotech India 2022 will discuss all such issues and come with practicable and definite outcomes. Role model, good paper, best paper, आप तैयार करिए. मंथन होता है ना, मंथन में ही तो अमृत निकलता है. वैसा ही मंथन और बेस्ट पेपर तैयार करके नेशन के हाथ में आप भेजें. दैट आई एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम यू एंड माय बेस्ट विशेस, एंड यू विल सक्सीड ऑलवेज. थैंक्स अ लॉट. जय हिंद.
My greetings to everyone here and in connect with us in any form. I cannot express the happiness I have on this occasion to be here on this very significant occasion. Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator, Union Territory of Chandigarh, Shri Banwarilal Purohit ji. Sir, grateful to you for having rendered such an insightful address. I was a child. I was studying when I learned what is PL 480, United States aid, and that was the wheat of the kind the Honorable Governor has reflected. We have really come a long way. Our population has grown many times, but our production has not only kept pace with it, we are feeding the world also in some measure. Honorable Governor of Haryana, Shri Bandaru Dattatreya ji, in his highly reflective address, he has indicated series of affirmative steps that have been taken by the governments at the state and the center that have really changed the life of the farmer for the better. Shri Kuldeep Singh Dhaliwal ji, Honorable Minister of Agriculture, and a towering giant, physically and otherwise. His presence means a lot to us. I am extremely beholden to a great leader of the industry, ITC chairman, Sri Sanjeev Puri ji, for two good reasons in particular. One, for having taken the initiative to invite me to this very prestigious function. And secondly, when I happened to be governor of the state of West Bengal, and he had the occasion to call on me, I had a vision about ITC, a perception about ITC. And he devoted 80% of his time to focus on agriculture and the activities relating to agriculture in which ITC was engaged, very meaningfully. Sir, grateful to you, to your entire team, including Deepak Jain, Prashant ji, Tarun ji, for bringing about much needed wholesome synergy between industry and agriculture. You need to be complimented for getting all the stakeholders on the same platform. And there can be no more befitting place for such an event than Chandigarh, state of Punjab, state of Haryana. The company, the Kisan Putra, as was reflected, I'm enjoying at the moment illustrious farmers, innovators, entrepreneurs. I can share my thought process with you. Bharat is on the rise as never before. It's a global recognition. Our rise is unstoppable. And in this rise, farmer is the spine. Farmer has played a critical role. Reflect the time when a great Prime Minister of this country, Lal Bahadur Shastri, gave the slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. That resonates in our ears even now very significantly. And for two reasons. That era reminds us of the challenges we had, and Shastri ji took the initiative and practiced fast on a particular day. And as reflected by the Honorable Governor Punjab, that is past. We have now glorious present and a brilliant future. I can visualize 2047 when we will be absolutely at the platinum level, both in agriculture and other areas. The commitment of the industry to drive the agriculture sector on a novel trajectory is commendable, welcome, and needs to be taken to higher stages of execution. The theme is indeed very apt, remarkable, and suggestive. Digital transformation for sustainable agriculture and food security. The relevance of this can never be overemphasized. It is the farmer who needs to be well informed so that we attain a situation where for him it is economically sustainable. Sustainability and food security are twins. They go hand in hand. Already there are indications that food security could be a challenge. I may remind you, and I have two of the worthy governors on the dais and the Honorable Agriculture Minister of Punjab. We have no parallel in the entire world, where now for over 2 years, 80 crore people have been fed by the government free. And that exercise continues even to this date. The credit goes to the vision of the government and the strength imparted to us by the Indian farmer. It could not have happened unless our farmer had contributed to the extent it did. For us, agriculture is not a profession. Agriculture is a tradition. Agriculture for us is a way of life. I'm sure farmers here know it. The entire family is involved. They are involved 24/7. They weather all kinds of difficult situations and they do it with a smile. From ancient days, agriculture has been central to our identity. India came to be recognized centuries ago on account of its agricultural produce. We got a distinct identity in the world for that. And for our economy, which is on the rise, it was only a few weeks ago, we had the distinction of overtaking our colonial rulers by becoming the 5th largest economy in the world. By turn of the decade, we shall be the 3rd largest economy, and a major role in this growth, in this accomplishment, goes to the agriculture that employs directly more than 1/3 of our population, contributes nearly 1/5 of our GDP, and ensures effectively, without problem, food security for 1.4 billion people, and yet makes available surplus to be sent to the areas that are in need of it. In addition to that, and something which is more qualitative, agriculture makes available critical raw material for our industries. And in that perspective, I have reflected, the credit goes to our Indian farmer for having contributed to our march in economic growth. This has happened on account of series of steps that have been taken recently. I can tell you, look at the volume. PM Kisan Samman Nidhi. Thrice a year, every farmer, irrespective of farm holding, will get 2,000 rupees each, which means 6,000 rupees a year. And that, to such a large segment, has contributed massively. This is a very visionary step in favor of our Annadatas, and I'm sure it is on account of such revolutionary, affirmative steps that we can take pride now as largest producer of millets, pulses, milk and jute in the world. We are the 2nd largest producer of rice, wheat, sugarcane, vegetables, fruits, and cotton. The progress that has been made has to go to incremental trajectory. Our Amrit Kal must see a greater attention being given to our Annadata. We must do everything to make the life of our Annadata very comfortable. I'm so glad that to meet such challenges, all stakeholders from industry and otherwise have come on the same platform. And they need to scratch their brains over the next few days to ensure how value can be added, how our produce can get a different kind of qualitative reckoning in the world. And I have no doubt, when such kind of synergical steps are taken by all stakeholders, industry, for the welfare of the farm sector, the results are bound to be there. Innovation, which is dotting our times on account of series of steps taken must also be in the farm sector. We have to be very innovative. We have to add values. And that has to be done taking note of the situation as indicated by Honorable Governor Punjab. There is shrinkage of our holdings. There are some challenges, I would not like to reflect on them. The challenges that are emanating, those challenges need to be contained by application of innovation, by assistance of the stakeholders, and major initiative by the corporate sector, by marshalling its CSR funds also, so that activities of the farmer do not come in for any kind of reflection otherwise. I leave it at that at the moment. But protection against climate change and price fluctuations are posing some kind of challenges, which I am sure all stakeholders are alive to it. I must make particular reference, and I am sure the stakeholders and CII would particularly take note of it. We have in our country a leading organization, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. We have growth of agriculture universities virtually in every part of the country. It will be worthwhile to keep them on board. I am sure they are present here, but their massive presence would mean a lot. I am personally aware, on account of having been professionally involved with the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, that they are contributing virtually in every walk of life relating to agriculture and agro sector. All this must result in one thing fundamentally: fiscal gain to the farmer. The farmer has to gain. The farmer cannot be made to suffer financially to sustain others. It is gratifying to note, as indicated by the Honorable Governor Haryana, series of steps have been taken. Fertilizer subsidy is one, making quality pesticides is another. Crop insurance is also a very vital facet. Efforts are afoot to ensure that the income of farmer gets doubled. Apart from the government, everyone, particularly the industry, has to cooperate in that, because raw material of significant nature is made available from the farm sector to the industry. And I'm sure if industry will take effective, proactive, affirmative steps, that will be contributing hugely to national economy and welfare of the farmer. At a global level, India has always championed the cause of the farmer. It has taken initiatives to ensure that farm income goes up by getting into different kind of crop patterns. And I'm personally aware this has been dotted in several areas, including my home state of Rajasthan. United Nations adoption of 2023 as International Year of Millets should be more significant to our country, as we are leaders in the area. The world is faced with food shortage, water scarcity, and unprecedented climate crisis. In such a scenario, focus on millet cultivation comes as a very smart, effective solution. It is heartening to note that we have championed this cause for a very long time, and for a good reason, being leaders in the world. Qualitative cutting edge has been given to the farmer beyond imagination in last few years. farmer earlier had no idea the kind of soil the farmer was tilling. Now imagine 23 crore soil health cards have been distributed to farmers. They are just not cards. They are guidance to the farmer that the soil which the farmer uses has certain qualities, and those qualities have to be exploited suitable to that soil. I would not reflect on other aspects in which the government of the day in Delhi and in states is engaged. But one scheme in particular, and that is Kusum scheme, connecting farmers with clean solar energy and turning them from Annadata to Urjadata. It is here I will appeal to the farmers from this part of the country to think out of the box, show their concern for climate change, find a solution so that they do not come in for reflection either in this area or elsewhere. I have no doubt a proper synergical approach between all stakeholders with initiative of CII, this problem is subject to easy resolution. Not only easy resolution, the problem is subject to gainful resolution. The compulsions of the farmer have to be understood. If the farmer is taking recourse to a particular step that is not for the sake of it, but for having the land available for the next crop, I am sure attention by way of appropriate research would be focused on that. We have seen in recent times, particularly in the context of Swachh Bharat, disposal of residual matters, unwanted matters, has turned out to be a great industry. That should happen also with respect to part of the farm produce, which otherwise cannot be easily monetized. Making available technology to the farmer is bound to be a big challenge. And bound to be a big challenge for the reason as reflected by the Honorable Governor Punjab, small holding. And that requires some kind of working in togetherness, working in tandem, or as a group. And I am sure Agrotech India 2022 will deliberate on these issues. People from all walks of life will bring their talent, exposure, experience, expertise on the table, come out with solutions and resolutions that can have societal impact. I have no doubt, after conclusion of these deliberations, there will be formulations available that will address the issues that are facing the farmer, that will turn out to be wholesomely soothing for the farm sector. For the simple reason, we can grow as a nation only and only if our farm sector grows. We can have strength in the nation only if we subscribe in thought and action, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And the moment we have Jai Kisan, Jai Jawan is automatic. I extend my best wishes to the organizers, express a deep sense of gratitude that I have had the good fortune and occasion to be in this part of the country for the first time on such an occasion which is emotive to me, an occasion that is emotive to my roots, and that justifies my commitment as a Kisan Putra also. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan.